Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and in this video tutorial, we are going to make one of those orange and yellow tulip carrot wreaths for the front door. So I have never made this before. Hopefully it'll turn out good. I want to show you two different options. Number one, you could build it if you want on a piece of cardboard, and that might actually be easier. Or number two, let me just show you. You could build it on one of these little carrot wreath forms from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be using hot glue. This wreath form, these tulips came from Walmart. I have a variety of different ribbons, which I'm not sure what we're going to use. We're just going to kind of play with it. And then I have some greenery for the top. And we're just going to make one. Oh, and this is also an option. We're just going to make one because I honestly maybe don't have enough tulips. We'll find out together. As you were hopping on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Feel free to sprinkle. Feel free to ask questions. Hi again, Tina Fritz. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Helga. Hey, Debbie. So you've probably seen pictures of these carrot wreaths made out of orange tulips. I've been noticing them every springtime for probably the last 5 years. And this year I finally saw some tulips that I thought looked pretty good, and I grabbed them, and now we're going to actually give it a try. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with just some of this, what is this called? Mesh. Sparkly mesh. It doesn't have to be sparkly. This is just what I could find. And the reason why I want to cover it is so I have an easier time, I'll grab some glue sticks, attaching my tulips. All right. So I am using my Bonder Cool Shot low temperature hot gluing device today. And I'm just going to kind of go around and around and around and around. With my mesh. We'll tuck that down. And it doesn't have to be perfect because this is just what we're going to cover up. Yeah, so see, it's messy, but that does not matter. I wish my sister was here because she is the queen of making wreaths and doing flower arrangements and that kind of thing. She's always been good at that kind of stuff. I never have. But I'm going to just do the best I can. And I think this is going to turn out really cute, almost no matter what. Okay. So let me just cut this off and glue it down. And then I'm going to glue some of these wraps down so they lay flat, and I'm going to tuck this in under the bottom. It might actually be easier to do this on a piece of cardboard. I don't know. But I was at Dollar Tree, and I knew I had seen these once before. I might even have one in my closet. But I knew I was going to be doing this project today, and I was like, well, let's just grab that and see how that would work. So that's why we're doing this. And honestly, the back of my projects, I usually don't care to how they look, but I could take some fabric and cover the back of it once it's all assembled if I wanted to. Alrighty. This has glitter on it, which means I'm going to have glitter in my eyelashes everywhere for the next week. Okay, so my idea is to take these little bushes apart, and I've already done one of them, and then basically just start gluing the little tulips down. These bushes, the orange ones, have this greenery on them, which you can easily slip that off. I won't throw this away because I could use this for some future something. And I'm trying to decide how short to clip these. They might as well be short, right? So let's just start with the first one. Put it on right there. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit of yellow in here. But I want the orange to be the more predominant color for sure. I need to get my little finger protector. So how is everyone doing today? What a beautiful baby. I'm not sure what that means. Florence says, hi from Kentucky, what a beautiful baby. Maybe you mean beautiful wreath. So here's another orange one that needs to have this pulled off, and it needs to be a little bit shorter. I was hoping when I was at Dollar Tree that possibly they had some orange tulips there, so I didn't have to use these beautiful tulips from Walmart that I got recently, but they did not. So you know, as I'm looking at it, it might be easier to just pull these completely off their little stems and just glue the flowers down. Let's try a few that way and see if that makes it easier. So I'm gonna kind of tack down some of the petals here. So take this off, save it. And then I'm going to take this off too. And I want this to be pretty sturdy because I want to be able to put this on my front door outside, you know? So I don't want the wind or whatever. It'll be covered, but I don't want the wind to blow the pieces off. Let's just pull off this. Okay. As you go up, you're getting wider and wider. Let me show you what I've got so far. So hopefully I have enough. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make another trip to Walmart. Not today, though. Okay, let's take another one of these apart, but this time I'm just going to pull the heads right off since we're not using the stems. Let's mostly use the orange. Tell me in the comments if you like to make wreaths, and I would love to see a picture of your most favorite wreath project. That would be fun. I have seen these wreaths done where people like wired everything onto it. But to me that just seems like a little bit too much effort and work, and I just want this to be super easy. If it can last a year, go through a season, then I will be completely happy with it. I think building this on a piece of cardboard might actually be easier and about the same weight. So I don't know, if I was going to do this again, I would probably do it on cardboard. I'm just trying to kind of tack my tulips together so they're not spreading out so much. Oh my word, there's a ton of glue strings. But you can see it's coming together pretty quick. And when we get to the top, I think what I'll probably do is almost just tuck whichever ones I end up using, or if I use all three, just my greenery for the carrot top into this. And then we'll do a pretty bow. Elizabeth says she loves this. Well, thank you. I'm seriously no pro at, what's happening with this one? At flower. Well, I'm great at making DIY flowers, but I'm not great at flower arranging or flower wreaths or that kind of thing. And this is why you want to use low temperature hot glue if you're not wiring this on, because you are definitely going to get glue on yourself. It's just unavoidable. So what is everyone doing this weekend? Does anyone have fun plans? I am being a good wife tonight. You want to know what I'm doing? I am going to a hockey game with my husband because he loves hockey. And I like to go to professional hockey games too. But, you know, not like he does. So I'm going to go because that's what he wants to do. And, ooh, I'm getting worried. Do we have enough of these? Anyways, that is what I will be doing tonight. And then this weekend we are probably just going to kind of chill. It's been a busy, crazy week, which has probably been busy and crazy for you too. Okay, let's pull these off and see if I'm going to make it to the top. I'm going to have to start using a little bit more of the yellow. That will really be kind of a bummer if I don't have enough to get all the way up to the top. One thing I love about these flowers is how many different colors of orange and yellow are in each one. These are just beautiful. Does it look like a carrot, sort of? I will fiddle around with making these tulips kind of stay together. I think off camera. Okay, I have 4, 5, 6, 7 oranges left. And lots of yellow. One thing we could do is we could make this carrot a little bit shorter. I could see if I can cut some of this stuff up here at the top off. Or I could start the top a little bit earlier than clear up here. DNL Create. I'm glad you caught me live today. Yay! Man, you should have seen my cleanup after yesterday's project. Oh my goodness, I was not feeling so wonderful as I was trying to clean up all the mess from working with these burlap stuffy flowers. This fabric came from Dollar Tree. It's burlap. And you know how burlap drops a ton of just burlap fuzz everywhere? Well, that Dollar Tree burlap is even worse than normal burlap. But the project turned out adorable, I think. I may come back and glue things down a little more securely. I probably will. Ow. Thank you, Jody. She says very cute. One thing is for sure, if I can do this project, and I'm not great with flowers, anyone can do this. And I have about, just in case you're wondering, I have roughly 3 bushes of these tulips, and so it's around $10 worth of flowers. And then the little carrot form thing from Dollar Tree was $1.25. Just a few cents for the mesh that I wrapped it with. And then a couple of bushes, so $2.50 or maybe $3.75 in greenery. Okay, that's the last orange. So we're gonna stop it right here. We're gonna see what we can figure out. I am going to unwind this top. Down more. And we will attempt to put our greenery pocket in there. Hopefully it's going to look okay. All right, so I got 3 different kinds, and I was thinking I would combine them. These look like palm fronds, or what do they call it? Foliage. And the other one, I don't know what this looks like, but I mean, they look like Dollar Tree level florals, but I think they're going to be just fine for the top. And we might cut these apart. Let me see how it works. That'll work, but I do think that I want to clip these off the stem so I can poke them in individually. You don't want to use your good scissors to do this part, obviously. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have cut it off. I'm not sure. It's coming together, and we'll do a bow for sure. Oops. Should I just go ahead and stick this one in too? What do you guys think? Let's try it. It looks pretty cute, I think. Okay, let's try, before I glue all that in, let's, and I'll fiddle around with all this greenery so it looks decent. Right now it's a tangled mess. I was kind of thinking this fabric, but maybe, let's try this. Whoops. Okay, apparently I've used this in the past. Scissors are hiding here somewhere. And I want to do my bow sort of off to the side. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Thank you for sticking with me. I know I'm kind of quiet today. I woke up this morning with a terrible headache, and it has just not gone away. I'm going to glue my ribbon down so that it covers up the mesh. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. She says, sorry about the headache. Yeah, I don't usually get them. I don't know. So it's not even looking too bad on the back, but I will definitely clean that up. Now let's see if I can do any kind of a decent bow. Hard to do a bow where you have when you have a two-sided ribbon that has a very obvious front and a very obvious back, you know what I mean? It's not terrible. Wish I would have made my tails a little bit longer, but, and I might do a cute little stenciled tag or something that says something about Easter, or carrots or bunnies or something. Okay. other than the glue strings, which they're everywhere, and I'm gonna have to spend some time pulling them off and securing it. What do you guys think? Is that suitable to go on my front door? I could even add it to a bigger wreath. I have a eucalyptus kind of wreath out in the front right now that I could just put this on. What do you guys think about that idea? And I will continue to fiddle with my bow. So do you think that this is a project that you would feel comfortable doing? I would say if I can do it, anyone can. Seriously. Get my fingers out of the way. I might fiddle around. I don't think that would work. I don't know. I'll see how this grows on me if I like that ribbon. Thank you so much. So, a couple of things. If you liked this project, do it this or this. That's a thumb or a like or a heart. Feel free to sprinkle this video to your social media if you liked it. Feel free to ask questions, but I'm going to review one more time where everything came from, just so you know. These tulips came in a bush that had yellow and orange flowers on it from Walmart. And one of my followers told me earlier that these were around $3.50 a piece, because I couldn't remember. I had bought them a while ago. So that's where the flowers came from. The form is from Dollar Tree, and it is a carrot wreath form. I wrapped it with this sparkly mesh from Dollar Tree. I cannot remember where my ribbon came from. I've had it for a very long time. We used lots of hot glue. We used a low temperature, my Shervander Cool Shot. The greenery at the top of the carrot, and this is perfect. I'll just hang it by this little top right there. All came from Dollar Tree. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Feel free to ask questions if you would like to. If you've made any fabulous floral wreaths and you like to do that kind of thing, feel free to put pictures in these comments to give other people an idea. If you end up doing something like this, or you've already done something like this, I would love to see a picture of that. You can do that here, or you could share it over at Dreamy DIY, which is the Facebook group I set up for all of us to be able to share pictures and get a ton more ideas. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm going to fiddle. I might make a tag, but I will get pictures probably later today or first thing tomorrow morning, and I'll put those here as well as just on DIY Dreaming, and I will see you guys later.